bad myself, huh? Oh, there we are.
There you go.
Hey, nothing like, fumbling your way through.
Well, you got to learn somehow. That's what you got to do. Stumble around till we get it.
I do. Well, we got this far, so that's a start, huh?
That's a start.
Well,
No, I'm just
good.
trying to get my desk cleaned off so it don't look quite so bad.
Oh, mine was a train wreck. I was working on a journal last night trying to get it finished, and
No, it's
it
just
was 1 o'clock when I gave up, and I was like, I'll clean up in the morning.
oh, the weather is so miserable here.
It's bad here, too.
Just miserable today.
Hi, ladies. Thanks for joining. Thank you for your patience.
Did you go live? Hit the go live
No,
button?
I
Well,
was
then you're
scared,
not
so I
live.
was waiting for you. I was
Okay.
chatting.
Okay. So you can just hit the go live button up there in the corner.
Oh, yeah, yeah, we're live now. We're live
Oh,
now.
okay. All right.
But
Gotcha.
I was waiting for you to join in. I was like, I can't do this by myself.
Oh my gosh, there's a heck of a lot of people here. Good morning, girls.
Yeah, how about that?
I know, I'm impressed.
So much support. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even have a chance to share it out to my girls, so I'm going to here in just a minute.
Oh, good deal.
Just trying to clean the desk off a little bit.
Well, we are going to be working with the Crystals and Pearls Kit Club kit, featuring the pink. Um, oh goodness, Martha, I just lost it. The Pink Silk Atelier digital kit by Oohlala Vintage Treasures, and this is the kit that we received. Deb and I both got one. There's all kinds of goodies in here, so we're going to be playing with that today. And here's the digital kit that goes along with it. And we are going to be making trifolds. So let's see. I thought I might have one made up before the live, but of course I'm not that organized. So we've got a super cloudy, about to be stormy day here, so I apologize if my desk looks a little dreary.
Okay. All right, I shared it out, so we're good.
All right. So you had running to do this morning?
Oh, I had a chiropractor appointment. He thinks he's finally going to get me better. I don't know. My pelvis was out really bad. So
Oh, that's
I've been
miserable.
about 10 times, and he's saying by the end of the week, he thinks it's, but boy, I was stiff this morning, but it's icky here. So
That weather really bothers it, doesn't it?
yeah, I have fibromyalgia. So yes, it does. All right. So I have to pick what I want to be my cover.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking through here too. I've got some that came with the kit. I got some that I printed out. I printed this out a while ago. I've been waiting to get started with it. I knew the physical kit was coming out and I wanted to make something pretty, so I kind of waited on it until I
Yeah.
got the other kit. So here we go. Let's see.
Oh, I've made a ton of stuff with it already, so I'm going to be showing my project here in the next few days once I get it all
Oh,
put together.
I can't wait to see it. In your new she shed, huh?
Yes, I am in my new shed.
That is
Well,
so fun.
heck, what am I going to make it the cover out of? I printed off about 6 pages of each, so I have a lot.
That's good. Let's see. I'm trying to find my double sides. So the Pink Silk Atelier came in both the tall, skinny, and the regular one. So I've got some of the tall and skinny printed too.
You
Let's
know
see.
what? I don't know if I printed it in tall and skinny. Let's go back and check that out.
We've got the pretty button cards. We've got the postcards. There's all kinds of fun goodies.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Will you take those 2 boxes and that sweatshirt, please?
I need a bigger desk. What I really need is a tea shed.
Yeah, you do. That way you wouldn't have to share with Hubs.
I know. This situation is not so workable, but we try. My craft room is our office and our guest room as well, so we got a lot going on in here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know if I want to do a trifold, like a little trifold journal, or do I want to do a trifold ephemera holder? What do I want to
That's
do?
when I'll let you know when I get to that point. I don't know what I'm doing yet either.
We are winging it today.
Yeah. All right.
But you know what? I think sometimes that's fun. Like
I
don't
know
have it
when you
here.
don't know what you're doing. Yes.
I get too in my head, and I think I need to have everything mapped out in a plan. And sometimes it's fun just to sit down and get started. Let's see here. This is part of the physical kit that we received, and there's some envelopes in here. I think I might see what I can do with that. Let's see. Ladies, thank you all for joining us today. I appreciate it.
I don't know how to do double-sided, so I never can do double-sided stuff. So I have to just sew either 2 pieces together or glue 2 pieces together.
Oh,
I haven't learned how to do double-sided. And I don't know that I care if mine on the inside is white because I'm going to cover it up with stuff anyway. So I don't know that I really
yeah,
care.
sometimes it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm going to put stuff on the inside of it. So
Inside all these goody little envelopes, we've got all kinds of fun things to play with too. So I'm thinking, do I want to do something crazy and
trying to watch chat too. Some of you girls I don't know, it's so exciting to see new people. The next craft and chat we'll do over on my channel, so I hope you'll be able to join us.
yes. I think we're going to try and bounce around a little bit and share the love on all the channels.
Yes.
If you all don't know Debbie yet, you have to go join her channel. She does some amazing work and fun live sales on her channel.
Yeah, and you'll have to see what I've done with this kit. I've got, I don't know, 100 things made, but I just have to figure out how I'm going to put it together to present it. So I'm just real excited because I love this kit.
It's so pretty, isn't it? Look at
Yeah,
all these
well, I like all of her
little
kits.
fussy cuts. Oh my goodness. I put them on my Cricut and cut them out. Look at how cute
You
these little
did?
scissors are.
Wow.
So fun.
I had to hand cut all of mine. I have a Cricut and I don't know how to use it.
It's not as easy as it appears to be, but I finally figured out enough to be dangerous and get a few things done. I can't make up my mind. What do I want to do?
No, I'm going to be ahead of you.
You sure are.
You're overthinking it, Martha. Quit overthinking it.
That's
Remember
what
what I keep telling you girls, you overthink things and you shouldn't overthink. You should just put down what's pretty. I am not an overthinker. And more is better in my world.
I want to do. What do I want to do? Think. What do I want to do? Oh, this might be cute. Let's see. I think I'm trying to figure out how to make a trifold out of these
Envelopes?
envelopes. Do I want to do? No, I want to do like a little mini folio, but I'm trying to figure out what to stick in the middle of these. Hmm. Oh, crafted by Christy. Thank you for subscribing. I just got a notification.
Hey, Christy. And the shabby dollhouse. Boy, I sure love my stuff I got from you. I bought a journal kit and I bought a slow stitch kit. Oh, it was wonderful. Oh my, it was wonderful. Christy, what are you up to today? And and there's Marjorie. Hey, Marjorie.
Yep.
I
Everybody's
also
on.
bought a kit. Yeah, I bought one of Marjorie's kits, and I can't wait to get it. Get it. Get it.
Oh,
I
you're
just
gonna love
love getting other people's stuff and playing with it. That's
it. Isn't
the
it fun?
fun.
I just
Yes,
love
the
it too.
fun of getting other girls' stuff and seeing what I can do with it. So when I get it, Marjorie, I'll have something made pretty so I can share out.
Now, is Christy the one with the beautiful Florentine papers?
Yes, and she's going to be selling them tomorrow morning on my channel at 10 o'clock. It is Central, isn't it, Christy? Trying to
I've got
find
to
one of the papers.
shout Christy out a minute here. I got my order from her, and look at how stinking cute she does her mailing envelopes with the coffee dyed and everything.
Oh,
So
wow.
cute. But I got to shout
Well,
her
put it
out.
on you, Martha, so you can show it. Just go down and hit your, just up in the corner, hit you so it goes on you by itself.
Oh, okay.
Down where you are in the show.
Okay.
If you hit the corner
Oh,
little icon, there you
oh,
go.
oh, ew, look at me
I'm
learning
teaching Martha how to do StreamYard.
look at me learning how to do the StreamYard.
I know, it's wonderful. You'll get the hang of it.
So I gotta shout this out. This is so beautiful. Look at these Florentine papers.
Yeah, if you like Florentine paper, you should be over tomorrow to my sale because it's cheap. I mean, it's real reasonable. It's
Look at this one.
um,
Oh,
what
love
is it,
papers.
Christy? Is it 7 by 10? Give me the measurements. Oh, quit it, Christy.
Here's
Suck
this
it up, sister. Suck
one.
it up.
Look at this one. This one's so pretty. I love these. So
Yep.
vintagey, and I got a couple of those. Let's see. I'm in here upside down. Look at how beautiful.
Yeah, they do have wonderful paper. They got good taste. It's not all my taste, but they got good taste. It's I love the pinks and the shabby chic.
Look at that beautiful. I want to do something in dusty blue. I haven't done anything in blue, and I'm such a pink and beige girl that I thought something like that would be pretty. Look at how
Yes.
beautiful. Oh, and then these are way out of my wheelhouse, but I'm doing an advent swap with some girls, and I thought some of these might be fun for that. This one I love, very
See,
vintage.
well, I was there in the beginning. I don't remember that piece. I like that piece.
That one. I went a little nuts, and there's one on their Etsy shop that has vintage ladies, like fashion ladies, and I've got to get that. How pretty.
Maybe they'll have it tomorrow if you're there.
Oh, I hope so. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, just love it. I got multiples of the ones I thought I'd really use. And then these are not in my wheelhouse either, but look at these colors. Aren't they gorgeous? One of
They
my
look neat.
crafty friends works with those a lot, so I thought that would be fun for gifting. So that is Christy's papers. So y'all hop on Deb's channel tomorrow and check out the beautiful
It's my
Florentine.
spiritual animal. I'm the one that just keeps pushing her. She made some dye the other day and she didn't like it. She poured it down the drain. I said, "Oh my God, girl, why did you pour that down the drain? Why didn't you just put some paper in it and I would have bought it from you?" Because I love all the off the wall stuff. I mean, I am real shabby. But I said I would love to have seen what it looked like. So I scolded her and said, "Don't you ever throw any stuff down the drain. What the heck's the
Oh
matter with you?"
gosh, let me get it back off on. There we go.
So
Um,
she's,
yeah, don't throw down the drain. It's too hard to
yeah,
get
too
those
hard to
pretty,
work at. Good
pretty.
morning, Miss Carol. Carol, for you girls that don't know us, Carol is my moderator on my channel and she keeps me well in line. She's the most wonderful friend I have because she takes good care
Aw,
of me. And since I lost my Facebook page, she takes care of my Facebook group page because I can't do anything. So Carol takes very good care of me. I love you, Carol.
Carol, hello, welcome. And Laura M. and
Yeah.
Wendy Keller, thank you for joining us.
Shabby
I
Chic
miss
Rosebud. I think I know her.
that is Rose Morgan.
Oh, Rose Morgan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did a swap one time with Rose.
She does beautiful work. She just did a
Yep.
most beautiful blue journal.
Yep.
Let's see. I hope I didn't miss anybody to welcome in. If I did,
I'm
I'm
kind of,
sorry.
I'm kind of looking to Wild Sage Wool. I don't know
That
who.
is my daughter. That is Lindsay, and she is my daughter.
Oh, nice to meet you, Lindsay.
She's busy spinning the yarn right now. She and her hubby, they are going to a huge um, yarn show in Illinois. Is that right, Linz?
Oh,
It's
in Illinois. We're at in Illinois.
it's called H&H, and it's like a huge fiber show. So they have been working 16, 20 hours a day trying to get ready.
Is it a retail show or a wholesale show?
Give us the details, Princess. Oh, it's in Chicago.
Chicago. Okay. Uh, Oohlala is Doreen Carol. And Shabby Dollhouse, I can't remember her name either.
It's
Martha.
Laura. That's Laura.
Laura.
And then let's see who else.
I know I haven't seen. I go over to your channel all the time, Rose, and watch things, and I haven't seen you lately. Yeah, I know. I miss you too. We need to get together and have another swap someday. I think that would be fun. I love getting them swaps,
It's
but
so
it's
fun,
hard. Yeah,
isn't it?
I can't. With not being able on Facebook. And Mike's grandson and I on Easter Sunday, I thought, well, maybe I'm at my daughter's house. Maybe the IP address, would be different and
Yes.
maybe they wouldn't know it was me. Of course, I was still on my own computer. So we tried and they said no. I didn't follow the guidelines.
That
So
is so annoying. I don't,
I know. I
dang it,
know.
hackers. I just
No.
get so frustrated
Girls,
with all of
at
that.
Christmas time, somebody asked for money to pay my credit card bill on Facebook. And my grandsons both called me and said, "Grandma, why are you asking for money on Facebook?" I said, "I'm not." And they said, "Well, somebody just messaged me and wants $100 to pay your credit card." And I said, "Oh my God." And I said, "Well, I'm sorry, boys, it wasn't me."
Hi, Lene. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, oh, that is horrible. I, my computer got hacked a while ago and I had to buy a whole new computer. And that was really annoying because I loved my computer and it was relatively new.
Forgot my
Let's see.
camera wasn't even
I
right. Hold on a minute. Let me get my camera right.
want to washi this in. Let's see.
So what I've done is I just taken one of the pieces of the digital. It was this one here. And then I went ahead and put this chair and the window on. That's going to be my front.
Oh,
I'm getting
cute.
ready to ink it all up. And then I opened it up and then I put the sewing machine right here in the center. And then I'll have some pockets.
Oh,
And
I
so
love
get
that.
it all decorated up here. So I'm going to get it inked up real quick. And then we'll see what I'm going to do for lace and stuff because I have to have lots of lace on everything.
Oh, yes. I just, of course, overthought and probably took on too much here for a little live, but
Oh, well,
you know, if it gets
it'll be all
finished
right.
later, then it gets finished later.
Hey, they're all our friends, and so they know. And so I told the girls I modded for Pearl the other day, and the girls were just giving me the Dickens and Pearls. And I said, I'm not on my own channel, but you wait till we get on my channel, girls. I'll get even with all of you. So I can't wait to get on my own channel so I can give the girls the Dickens.
Oh
Pearl
my
kind of
goodness.
isn't in for all that, but they were, I don't know, harassing me about something. They call me a drill sergeant because I'm always pushing Pearl because I want her to sell so much because,
Oh,
this
I
is her
know.
living. She has to do this for a living. And so sometimes she gets off the beaten path and I have to keep her moving.
We talk about grandsons a lot. I've got a Liam too, so I like hearing
Yeah.
about a little Liam. My little Liam is a pistol, isn't he, Lens? He is a doll. Okay, let's see. What are we doing?
What are you doing?
What are we doing? Um, Pearl gets way a lot of my money.
Yep. Mine too.
She has the best stuff.
I couldn't. I had to. Cody or Colin had a ball game yesterday, so I couldn't mod for her, and I had a massage appointment yesterday. I'm trying to get this hip back in shape, so I couldn't mod for her. But she said she had a good sale on that J9 modded for us. I thought that was good. I worry about her when I can't mod.
She did. She did really well. She had some pretty things. All that vintage fabric from the 70s.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I'm like thinking, like some of the little ditzy florals I think will make good linings for drawstring bags and things.
Yeah.
Some of the little heart things, I thought, well, we could cut out the hearts and do something cute with those. Some of it is going in my Christmas swaps. In fact, quite a bit of it is going in my Christmas swaps because that's kind of the colors and things that they like. But
Way to go, Christy. Yeah, random is random in my world. And the girls want to say, well, can I have this one on this one? And I said, girls, things are random. Oh, I can't find any lace that I like on this. I gotta keep digging here.
I think, let's see. So I appreciate my girls this morning all chatting me up and giving me encouragement. I was like sick to my stomach. And I was like,
Was you nervous?
yes,
Oh,
terrible.
Martha, you do Facebook, you do YouTube lives. Why was you nervous?
I've never done a live before. I did one live in the Oohlala Facebook group one time, and I don't know. I woke up that day and we had been talking about doing lives and got to do lives, and we weren't doing lives. So I'm like, heck, I'm just going to get on there and do it. And I did. And it was very short and sweet, but I lived through it. So I thought, okay, I did that. I can do this. I can do this. And then I thought, when you were running a bit behind this morning, I thought, well, maybe I should just hop on and do it, start. But then I didn't know if I could join you in after because I don't know how to do StreamYard. So I'm like just chatting with people. I'm like, I can't do it. I need Debbie. I can't do it by myself.
Yes, you can. Oh, go. I'm just, you know me, I'm just a mouthy person. I speak how I feel. If I got something I gotta say, I gotta say it. So yeah, and the girls all know me. They all know, yeah, they're all saying you're doing amazing, Martha. That's what I said. You're a natural, Martha, Christy says.
You
Christy says
guys are
that.
sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you are just fine.
If you knew
That's
how my
excellent.
stomach felt right now, you'd be laughing. I'm like, now that we're into it, I'm a little better, but this morning I was a mess.
Oh, golly.
I was like, oh
Well,
goodness.
sorry I wasn't there to support you, but I had to get
Yeah,
this
no,
hip back in place.
that's more important. You've got to do that. I was in a really bad car accident in 2019 and it messed my back up so bad. So I understand about all those kind of aches and pains. Some gentleman on his cell phone rear-ended me as we were driving down
Oh,
the
my.
road.
Oh, my,
And
my, my.
he hit me so hard that my seat broke. It threw me into my steering wheel, and my seat broke and threw me backwards. And I was laying down in the back seat of my car while the car was still rolling.
Oh,
So
my.
it was scary. And do you know that man? Everybody was like, the other lady that I hit and myself, we were in ambulances and people were, giving statements and everything. And that man was still on his dang cell phone while the
Really? Oh, my goodness.
and the officer finally came up and got right in his face and yelled at him to hang up the phone. And he looked like really annoyed. I'm like, boy, that must be one heck of a call because you've crashed two people and you're still talking on your phone.
Yep.
So that was not fun, but and I just got my new car too. It wasn't very old, and I really loved it. And there it went.
All right, I don't want to see the words lace and applique, so I'm going to cover it up with a pocket.
That's what I love about these digitals is they're so versatile.
Yes.
You can cut out bits and pieces on a page, and that folder that I collaged, that was really fun to.
Oh, I know the one what you did with the Amazon sack. I just love that. I'm doing some,
Are
and
you?
the girls, Joanne and the girls all want some, so I've made several of them,
Oh, that's
and
so fun.
they want them unfinished because they want to do it themselves, which I agree. I mean,
Wow.
I think they. So I just covered the bag and put my lace and stuff on it, and then left it where they can do whatever they want to with it.
Oh, that'll be fun.
All right.
Okay, I think we about got the base made now. We can figure. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Yeah, speaking of talented, listen to you. You should see the knit project she does. Lindsay, my daughter, Wild Sage Wool, she taught herself to knit on YouTube.
Oh my.
And from her love of knitting, she ended up with an alpaca farm and a fiber mill. So that all started out of a hobby. So girls, you never know where your
Yeah.
hobby can take you.
Well, Miss Lindsay, I would like to buy some alpaca fiber.
I'll send you her link to her website. She's got some
Okay.
beautiful things.
Okay. That's
They
great.
they just partnered this wild theirs is Red Hill Fiber. That's the name of their store and their business. And then they just partnered with another Lindsay, and she is a wonderful dyer. She dyes just beautifully. So my kids were dyeing and spinning, but they got so busy that the dyeing had to kind of go by the wayside. So they are partnering for this new line, Wild Sage Wool, and it's beautiful. The
Wow.
colors are gorgeous. And some of them are named by our grandsons. Our oldest, the 10-year-old, he likes to name things. So
That'd be fun.
he
I
chooses
like that
some
idea.
names. Oops, I should have done this before I.
Hey, Jill, welcome in. We were just crafting and chatting using Oohlala Vintage Treasures, Doreen's new Pink Silk. What do you call it? Atelier? Is it
Pink
Atelier?
Silk Atelier.
Atelier. I said
Atelier.
Atelier. Atelier. So we're doing a project with
Oh,
that. And
my hole punch is about to die. I'm not like
so this is what I have done so far. I probably might have wished I didn't put that down, but I'll put a clip on it. So we're making trifold is what we're doing. So here's the front of mine so far. So I'll have a pocket I can put ephemera in and a pocket. This is my front. I love this picture on the front. And then I put the sewing machine, so when you open up, you're going to her sewing room. And then I put pockets here. And so this is what we got so far. I'll put a clip on that to hold that down.
oh,
So
come on with this. My
I'm just lacing mine up real quick before I start doing the ephemera.
punch doesn't want to work. It keeps. Oh, don't fail me now. I need another notch. Darn it. Well, we might just have to lace over it. That looks like a project for the hubby. Welcome in, Susan. Jill, good to see you. Jill, I missed your sales. I used to be on your sales all the time.
Yes. I don't know. I think I was gone that morning too. I don't think I was there. I'm going to try to have a sale Monday or sell either Sunday or Monday with all the stuff I've made with this kit, my handmaids. And
Oh,
then
that'll
I've got some other handmaids. So I'm thinking that maybe I will sell. I haven't sold for a while, and the girls get after me if I don't sell once in a while. So I'm going to have a sale, I think.
that'll be fun. That's my next.
Yep. Martha's going to have a sale on my channel, and I can't wait.
Yeah, I've been working on some things. I've been busy sewing ruffles lately.
I know. You are the ruffle queen.
Oh, to give you a sneak peek, I'm working on the neutral pack right now. Look at these
Oh, wow.
patterns. Here's a pretty lace.
I'm going to try it with the sewing pattern
Ooh.
paper. I did it once and it didn't turn out very well, but I'm going to give it another shot.
It's super fun, but you kind of have to get in a rhythm with it, with the machine. Like the paper, the thin paper is a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I do it with my cutter. It wants to like go down into the presser foot, kind of down in the bobbin casing. This little one, I about lost my religion sewing these the other night. The lace is really thin, and it kept wanting to go down in the bobbin casing, and I had to take my machine apart twice to get it unstuck.
All right, I'm going to lay that there for right now. I'm going to work on some ephemera to put in it. All these button cards, I want to sew buttons on them, but I got a whole container full of buttons that have like diamonds in them and lots of blingy stuff, and I can't find, since I moved out here, I can't find them.
Oh no.
So I'm still looking. Yeah, I know. They're really neat old vintage buttons, but I can't find where I put them when I moved. So
not far enough. Let's see. Oh, bye, Patty. Thank you for hopping in.
vintage shabby gums. Okay, that must be Patty. Nice to meet you, Patty. Hope you can join us again sometime.
Christy, this is a digital by Doreen at Oohlala Vintage Treasures. She is on Etsy.
I don't do digitals, Christy. I only buy
Well,
digitals from other girls and make up handcrafted things with all of them.
me either. I tried when Lindsay first opened her store. I wanted to make a farm journal, and I was looking for alpacas, and it was like all kinds of cartoon-looking alpacas. So I thought, oh, I'll just get on there and I'll make some. It's not as easy as you think it is.
Yep, not for me.
Well, Martha, cut it off. Yeah, I'm not so good with the doing all the layers and the colors and all of that. I do a newsletter for my husband's Knights of Columbus group twice a month, and I'm the editor, so I create it, and I use the Canva program, and I thought I'll just hop in Canva because I know that program pretty well. Well, it's not that easy. Okay, so I've got my trifold. I've got a couple pockets. I'm gonna do something pretty here.
I love these envelopes that came with the kit. Those are
Oh
just
my
really
goodness,
neat. They'll make nice pockets.
I
I
love these
like the
envelopes.
envelopes.
What do I want to do there? Maybe we'll do a little belly band on there. Okay, one thing at a time. I'm jumping ahead. Let's see. We got some pretty laces. We got to lace it up.
Yes, we do.
Hey, 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 hey. No, sir. That's my boy making an appearance.
That's okay. You can make an appearance.
That's enough. Luca. It does no good to holler at him. He has a microphone.
He's all right.
He is a Great Pyrenees. He is a 120-pound boy. He is a big boy. But we just got him shaved. Or his groomer said that you should shave them once a year, and I had never heard that, and he looks so funny. Don't you, good boy. That's enough. I bought a new glue gun, and I never use glue guns. I have a really hard time with them.
Oh
But
my gosh.
I think I got the wrong kind of glue sticks. It said high temp, and I got the high temp, but they won't melt very well, so I'm on my
Well, that's
fabric.
kind of what you need. Well, I'm going to say I can't believe that because I can only use a glue gun. I do not use wet glue.
Well, I feel
Hate
like
wet
I
glue.
need to buy stock in Fabri-Tac because
Oh, and I hate that stuff.
I do too. I
Oh,
always get the glue bubble. I've heard 1,000 times about how to prevent the glue bubble, and none of it works. For me, anyway.
yeah, I'm just not a wet glue person.
Hi, Christina. Welcome back. Did you get Holly taken care of?
Okay.
Alrighty. We're doing that. Let's see what we want to do
Now that I got a mess all over the desk.
here.
All this
I've got,
stuff. Huh.
my desk is a mess. I've got my husband's office chair next to me with stuff piled on it. There's some pretty
I mean,
vintage.
these pieces are so pretty. I have a hard time covering up stuff.
You know what? I think that's our dilemma.
I know. I hate to cover it up. But you can't really, you have to do something with it. You can't just put these in a thing and sell them because they're not mine. And so it's really hard not to cover up.
How do you store your lace, Debbie? Do you have?
Well, when I was building this shed, I went to eBay and I bought three they're about 28 inches long and about 12 inches deep, a wire basket. And so well, these are antique fans that I got our funeral home. I cleaned out a funeral home in the basement and they had all those paper fans like from church.
Oh,
But
that's
I
cute.
went to Home Depot, and if right up where they mix paint, they have these sticks. You get like 30 sticks for 98 cents, and you
Oh,
can get
nice.
long ones. Yeah, you can get long ones. And so what I did, and then I did rulers. I also did rulers. I mean, I've seen everybody do rulers, but this is the gallon paint stick, and you get 30 of them for 98 cents. So I put all my laces on these, and then I stand them in this wire basket, and I can see everything I got.
Oh, wow.
So I just love it. I mean, I just love them.
I use
So
the
it took
ruler.
me about 6 days to get all my lace put on these sticks. That's how much lace I
Oh,
have.
I bet. I've got. I bought some of these vintage bobbins on eBay, so I've got those.
Yes.
I've got the pretty lace holders, the little bobbins that my daughter makes. I've got a ton of those. I've
I
got my.
seen those. Before I seen, before I had these on, I bought them off Amazon. They were wooden spool thing,
Oh,
lace holders. But I didn't. I have so much lace, it didn't stand up very well for me. So I've sold a whole bunch of them off. Um, but yeah, I like this stick idea because they stand up. The spool idea would be good because they stand up.
yeah, I've got them in a little box, so that works. And then I've got the lace hanger set that my daughter also makes, and these hang on a little stand, so
I
that's
know I've
nice.
seen that stand. That stand is adorable. That is so cute. That's
So
such a good idea. Yeah, that was a wonderful idea because her lace holders are beautiful.
she does such fun stuff. So
Yep.
we kind of collaborate. I come up with some bright ideas, and my son-in-law, who's a mechanical engineer, he executes them.
So do you
So
sell the stand also besides the spools
yeah,
or the lace
yeah.
holders?
Let me pull it down here. So this is the stand. I don't know if I can get it all in there,
I
but
know it is so cute.
there's the side of it. And then what's fun about them is you can paint them, you can decorate them, you can do whatever you want to match your craft room. So I've got that, but then I've got bags and bags and bags of lace just
What
stuffed
is-
in bags, and I just write the name of where I got it on there, so I
I
know whose lace I'm using. So I need better organization, but
I know now that I have a table. See, I never had a table. I worked in my lap for 5 years and a chair in the living room.
oh
And
wow.
now that I have a table, I want one of those stands with some of those lace holders. I'm going to have to talk to you about that.
They are fun.
All right. So I put some lace on this card. I put some lace and some pearls at the bottom. I'm trying to find a pink flower here to put.
Mine's just coming along. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just slapping some lace down at this point. I like to tather up my lace a little bit so at the cut lines so it's not so severe. So you're doing handmade sale?
Yes, either Sunday or Monday.
Sunday or Monday. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure which day yet. Depends on whether I get. I'm still anxious to show you how all the stuff I made, so I can see how to put it together. I've made one of those. I'm not getting flowers. Hang on a minute.
Give this little lady a skirt.
See, I watched Doreen's video and took Doreen's idea and did those. Well, I think she did it with those envelope things, but I had these things I bought to ship stuff in, and they don't work out. So this is what I did. I put all my stuff in those bags, and then I have it. I bought tons of wire baskets, so I have a cupboard over here that's an old barn siding shelf, and then I put all these in there, and I stacked them up in wire baskets, and you can see them, and it's easy to. I go shopping in my own room, and I don't have to go shopping somewhere else.
You know what? I love that. That is so fun.
Because I have way too much stuff. If I never bought another thing, I could craft for a long time.
I've got a ridiculous amount now too. I don't know. I get on the live sales and it's all so good. You just
I
have to have them
know.
all.
I know.
That's too pink. That's a little too pink for the. That's too peachy pink. Let's see. Dark.
That's in the chat. Yep, the ribbon roses and oh golly, I'm gonna have to think a minute. Name of the shop, KS for you, Julie. I buy lots of appliques from Julie, and I buy lots of flowers from her because her stuff is real cheap and reasonable, and it's wonderful appliques and lace. And so because I can buy it by the road, I buy for the rooms, and I buy by the hundred.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well, I use so much. I mean, I use so much lace, and I use so many appliques, and
I'm after the wedding appliques right now.
you are.
I
Well, I might be able to share some with you. I bought a wedding dress for $5,
what?
and I have a tote full of wedding appliques.
Oh my goodness. We need to
So
talk.
we'll just talk afterwards. How's that? My friend, I can
I
help you out
love
with some
that.
appliques.
Well, I'm sure we can come up with a trade of some sort. I bought a wedding dress, actually two of them, at our resale store here in town, and they were $25, but it was mostly satin. I got a few appliques, but they weren't too heavily decorated. So I was kind of after the satin for my drawstring bags and things, but I'm just in the market for the wedding appliques. I did get some on Donna's sale the other night, but she was having like an offer up, so
Well, I
get
can
a lot of.
supply you with some wedding appliques. No worries.
I
I
have.
didn't know you were on the lookout for those.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay.
They are so pretty. I just love them.
All right, this is a just a piece of the Digi kit. It was a dress form. So I just put this pink applique up there, and I'm going to put some
Oh,
pearl stuff down here so I don't cover everything up. And like I said, it's pretty easy doing these ephemera because you don't have to add too much to it to make it look beautiful.
I know. A little bit goes a long way with these pretty
No.
things. Christina, you have wedding appliques too? Christina sent me some beautiful pieces of a vintage wedding dress when we did a swap.
Oh, look at that skirt.
That was gorgeous.
I haven't. Do I have? Oh, was that one of the fussy cuts?
Yes.
I
Do we
have to
like
look at
the
that. Oh, I
seam?
love that.
Do we like the seam binding trailing down the one side, or do we like it?
I like it trailing down the side.
I kind of do too. Maybe put a little bow or something up there. Oh, I'm stuck to my fussy cut.
My camera doesn't look near as bright as yours. Maybe it's my lighting.
My lighting in
This
this
is,
room is not good, but I've got this icky, gloomy day today. You know what? I need a little something to stick this in so it stays upside down.
I think I left my fussy cuts in by my chair because this one has a pair of gloves laying there. So those fussy cut gloves would be cute on
Oh,
top of that.
yes.
On top of that. So I'm going to
That would be darling.
wait and bring my gloves out and put them on there, but I'll decorate the rest of it. And you know, what I think it'd be fun, Martha, is like this bouquet of flowers. Um, this bouquet of flowers here. Do French
Oh,
knots.
yes. I need to
Wouldn't that be
learn
fun?
that. I want to learn. We were talking yesterday, a couple of us, about getting a slow stitch book. What was it, Laura? An embroidery book? Was that what it was called? And it teaches you how to do some slow stitching. And I want to learn the French knots so bad.
Well, I'll teach you that. Um, Girls, there's a YouTube channel. Her name is, well, on YouTube, just type in slow stitch, the the 5 best slow stitches, and it shows you exactly how to do them.
Oh, okay.
It shows you step by step, and she goes really slow, and you can do it right along with her. So it's, they'll tell you that they'll teach you French. Not, I mean, there's like 5 different stitches. I mean, there's lots of stitches, but just type in, how to do slow stitches, and there's lots of YouTube videos out there that teaches you how to do it.
Oh,
I
wonderful.
don't know if a book, yeah, I don't know if a book, I have to do hands on. I don't know if a book would help
Ooh.
me, but yeah, it teaches you how to do slow stitching. And um, well, I don't know if you know, Martha, but I've done tons of slow stitching. On my last sale, I sold all those slow stitching journal covers.
No, I missed your last sale, and I don't know why, because I had my notification on. And I think
Oh,
what it is I have my channel on like I'm signed in on my laptop in my channel, but then on my tablet, when I first started on YouTube, I just signed up under my name. So I have so many people that I follow under that account that I didn't switch it. And I think
gotcha.
I turned stuff on one and I don't see it on the other. So I need to take a minute and combine all that.
Well, I'm doing some more slow stitching. I've done lots of. I'm gonna do some pink to go with this kit because I want to do some little pocket huggers. Slow
Oh,
stitch with the
cute.
kit, and I'm gonna take some of these pieces like this would be so pretty, and I'll sew it on a piece of pink felt, and then I can do French knots and flowers. And so I'm gonna slow stitch some of this pink kit on some
Oh, that
felt.
would be beautiful. I forgot how much I enjoyed sewing. I sewed for years. When I was in college, I made a lot of my own clothes and
Christina's
that
saying
sort
you
of
need
thing.
to put a little acetone in your fiber tack bottle.
Do I? It's well, I about popped my lid off. Everybody loves these Sugar Bell bottles, and I have the worst time with them. But here's my
I don't.
thing. It's the glue bubble. Can you see the glue bubble?
Yes. Wonder what that is.
I hate that, and it does it all the time. So a little acetone, huh? It doesn't break the glue down then?
And thanks, Doreen. Yeah, I'm going to slow stitch a bunch of these things onto some felt and do French knots and stitches around it in pink. Shabby dollhouse, can't wait to get it. What do you get waiting to get, Shabby? Laura?
Oh, I
You want
think
to learn to slow stitch, Rosebud? Well, you know what? Why don't I do a live one of these days and everybody get their slow stitching out and we'll slow stitch. Do you girls want to do that? I would love
yes,
to.
that would be so fun.
Yeah, we could spend all afternoon slow stitching if you want to. I don't mind. I'll show you girls what to do.
That
I
would be
mean, I
so
do a whole
fun.
lot of different stitches, but I think I would uh we could play around with some. All right, I will get it together. Um, you girls know I'm not on Facebook, so trying to figure out how I can between me and Martha, we'll try to get to you. Rose, are we friends on Messenger, Rose? I don't know. I can shoot you an email. I can shoot you girls an email. Um,
Yeah, be sure and follow Debbie's channel, and then when you get it together, I will throw it on Facebook.
okay. All
So
right. And Carol will throw it out there on my Facebook group. So yeah, let's plan on it next week, girls. Get your felt, get whatever fabric you want to put on felt, get your embroidery floss, and yours will die when you see the needle I use. You can laugh at me all you want. I don't care. I use a turkey skewer. I can't thread a little
oh
needle.
wow,
So I use a big needle and they all make fun of me and I don't care. They can make fun of me all they want to. I don't care.
you know what?
But
If it
get your
works
stuff
for you,
together.
that's
Yeah,
all that counts.
yeah, and can't be Tuesday because Martha's always busy on Tuesday. So
Yeah,
one day next week we'll all get on and slow stitch together. That would be so fun.
we do music lessons on Tuesday. I've got quite a country drive. There's like two or three stoplights between here and my daughter's where I go pick my grandson up, and so I'm trying to shop pearl sales on the way over and at the stoplights, and then I get to Lindsay's, and then I shop for a minute before we have to leave, and I'm like so bad. But it's all the good things. Like
I know. Well, she had a pop up on Monday. But you were there, weren't you? She had a pop up on
yeah,
Monday,
I was
weren't
on
you
the
there?
pop
Yeah,
up.
I was gonna say, yeah. Pearl does have good fabrics and stuff, and it's very reasonably priced.
It is. And you guys are so fun to watch together. I just really
Oh well.
enjoy it.
Yeah, her and I pick at each other, that's for sure. Now see how fun this would be on this one here. This is a picture frame and
Yeah.
it's got flowers. I'm going to French knot in there.
Oh, how beautiful.
So that way that'll be something added to that because see, you don't want to cover any of this stuff up. So I might outline the picture with a stitch and then French knot in the picture.
That would be so pretty. I love that
Mhm.
idea.
I wish I'd brought my pink
Okay,
thread out.
here is my girl. I hope that glue smudge dries. Oh no. No, 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 no. Uh-oh. Got
What
an
do you do?
issue.
What are
What
you
I
doing?
did, the glue, I tried to wipe the glue and it made a little mark right on her neck. What am I going to do?
Oh, let's see, let's see,
I'm
let's
going to
see,
put
let's
a
see.
little lace something
Put
up.
a little pearl. Yeah, can you put just a little pearl like she's got a choke? Well, that is her choker. Yeah, can you put a little? There you go.
A little
That's
flower.
good.
Do we like
That's
that?
good. I like that.
A tiny little something in here. Hmm.
I like that.
See, there's Here's a more flat one, maybe. That's what I love about the lace and the fun things. You can always cover up your boo-boos.
You can. You can. You can.
Should I
I'm
cut
going
the
to take
green?
a silverware sack and I'm going to glue down the sides. This crazy camera. I guess I need to move this stuff out of the way. So I got 4 pieces done. Almost done. Let's put it that way. Almost done.
Maybe this one's a little flatter. Maybe I can.
That dress is really cute, Martha.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to stick this. This is just a piece off the side of the digi. I'm going to stick it down in there. And I'm going to put some appliques over the top so it hangs over the sack. And find me a pretty to put on the front.
I think I'm going to cut this green leaf off of there.
Where's my pencil?
We'll put a little snippet of lace behind it. Let's see.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to decorate this kit because it's so pretty. You can't cover anything up.
Oh, let's see. Would that be too big? Mama Juju.
Mama Juju, what are you doing?
I
She's
was
welcome.
watching her live craft and chat one night. It was a marathon one, and I was tickled. I was laughing so hard. She's got the cutest voice.
Yep, she has that
Accent.
real southern drawl. And she her style is just her. I mean, her style is her voice. She just cracks me up with the stuff she makes. I just love her. I could never pull it off like she does, but it is just so neat. They are late nighters and I got to go to bed. And so they call me at 9, 10 o'clock. I said, "You dumb girl, this old woman got to go to bed at night. I can't stay up late." I get up early and I can't stay up late. So I miss them so much because they're on late and I can't hang with the big dogs.
I forgot to ask if you were a morning or a late night person.
I'm a morning. I'm not a night person. I'm usually in bed by 8 o'clock, and the way I've been feeling lately, kind of early, sometimes earlier than that. And I said, "Christ, Jack, I'm going to bed and it's still daylight."
Since I retired, I started staying up later, and it got to be ridiculous. I was up way too late, so I've been trying to go to bed earlier, but some days are better than others. What happens is I get in the craft room and I start going at it, and then
No, what did I do? Oh, there
I
it
get
is.
lost in my crafting, and before you know it, it's way too late. Oh, let's see. I think I want just a parchment to put behind it.
All right.
Spent a whole lot of time on this one little page, haven't I?
Oh, well. What are you going to do with the parchment paper?
I think I'm going to put a backing on her, so because she kind of got lost in the lace, didn't she?
No.
Did she or did she?
No.
Would she be better on a piece of... No? That kind of covers up the lace then, huh?
Yeah, I would, yeah, unless you tear that down just a little bit more.
Maybe I'll just do a little strip so she's
Oh, you didn't get off till 8 last night, Juju? Well, you're probably up all night then, knowing you. Dang. Well, she goes on at 10 o'clock at night, or is it midnight? She goes on. Wooly, what are you up to today? She
Hi,
goes
Amina.
on late at night and crafts. All right, here is my sandwich or silverware bag. So see, I just took a piece of the kit and, oh, Debbie, oh, you better not have glued that down. Oh, I didn't. It's just stuck. Well, maybe I did. What did I do here? What's the word that Nakia always says? Hold a minute. Well, what did I do? Hang on, I must have glued something to something here. Let me get it out of here.
I love in the live sales when people start with the stop
Oh,
sign.
hold. She says, hold, please, hold. So that,
Something's up. I'm like, what happened? Something happened.
yeah, so I just took that silverware bag and I put a piece of the digi on there, and then that's the bottom half of the applique. And then
Oh,
I
that's
just
beautiful.
decorate this, and then I'm sticking it down inside the front part of the bag, and then it hangs down over the digi. And it's not
Beautiful.
working on my foot. Okay, there, and then I'll get a longer piece and put up there and make a tag. Let's see if this will
Oh, but I like the parchment here. Maybe just, I don't want her to look too flat. Maybe just layer some lace behind her.
Yeah, that's awfully
Look
cute.
at that.
That's cute.
I think we'll just layer her up a little bit and call her good. You being a good boy? Carol says, hold please. That's what she says.
Hold, please. That's what she says. Hold, please.
Oh, I can't wait to do the live sale, but I was worried about just keeping up with the chat in this. I can't imagine trying to.
You can't, when you're selling, you can't, you have to, you're moderator. I'll be in charge of chat.
Good deal.
You can't do it.
That makes me nervous. And then when they
Yeah.
all start, I was first. I'm like, ladies, be nice. Just
Yeah,
play
be
nice.
Debbie's
It's
up
a sale.
too. Oh, Deborah, I got a real sad story to tell you. I sent
Uh-oh.
your package to Florida and it came back. I got to delete that Florida address. So I'm shipping it back out, sister. I'm so sorry. I thought, what in the heck did I get it back for? And I sent it to Florida. But shame on me. But I'm going to get her back out to you.
I still haven't gotten mine from Gina. It got sent back to her. I don't know
Did
why.
you talk to her?
I need to email her.
Yeah, because she'll send it back out to you. No problem.
It was a town away, and I'm like, can I just come pick it up? Can you just hold it there? And I'll just drive over there and get it.
And they wouldn't let you?
They're like, it's already been sent back. You know what? You all know we live very rural in a small town, so they know darn good and well where we're at. So. Uh-oh, Carol, she'll have me flying through things.
Yeah, I go a little fast. And they're always telling me to slow my roll, but I'm in for fast. I'll be nice, Carol. You can scold me. I'll be nice. It'd be Martha's first live sale, so I'll try to be nice. Not push her too hard.
Hold my hand.
Yeah.
I know I've got lace, estate sale lace I need to get rid of, and tons of wallpaper. And I'm working on some lace packs now to go in my shop, but there's so much there. But I'm so bad. I'm going to need some coaching about the pricing and things because
Yeah. You better talk to somebody besides me because I sell my stuff too cheap. It's what they tell me. It's what Carol will tell you. So I know. I'm not the good pricer. We'll have to get on with Carol and she'll have to help us.
yes. You ladies in the chat, when you purchase things like that, do you like it by yardage or do you like it in packs, like assorted packs? Or
Ooh,
would you
I think
rather?
assorted packs would be nice.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
That way they get an assortment. Is Joanne? I don't know if Joanne's here. Christy's here. Is corporate here today? Christy? I haven't seen corporate.
Corporate.
That's what Christy calls Joanne corporate. She's the boss. What your daughter says, whatever you think. 3 to 5. My heart's in the way, huh? 3 to 5.
3 to 5 yards, princess, or
That would, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, I'm so sorry, Christy. Her husband, Joanne's husband's back in the ER again.
oh no.
Laura says packs would be fun, Martha.
Okay.
But either way,
I'm kind of feeling like she looks like she has angel wings now. Is that looking goofy?
no, it's not.
Okay, we're gluing her down. We're done. We played with her long enough.
Thanks, Deb. I knew you wouldn't care. I was just so mad at myself when I got it back yesterday. Juju, Oohlala is Doreen. I'm trying to read up a chat. Yeah, we need a moderator in here to do chat. I'm trying to go up, just look and see what I missed.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. That would probably.
No, it's okay. We're all getting by. Juju says wings are good. We all need a little Jesus.
Yes, we do.
Lindsay must be leaving.
Gotta go, sweetie.
Must have to go. All right, here's my um, silverware sack. So I just put a piece of Doreen's kit on there. I put an applique on the card underneath so it comes out. So you can have a journaling spot there. So that fits on there. And then here's another, you can journal on this or journal on the back. And it kind of made it like into a tag. So I just gathered up some lace and put my bow and put the
Oh,
rest of
beautiful.
that applique and some little, dang, I'm out of frame, little dangles on, I mean, little pearls on there.
That's so pretty.
All right, so I have this piece. This piece, girls, I'm going to French knot the flowers, so I'm not going to decorate it. I might gather a piece of lace like a curtain up here. Let's make a curtain. Let's make a gathered curtain up here.
Okay, we've got the girl. Leave that in there a minute so she doesn't stick to my envelope.
Yeah, we needed a lady in this kit, Doreen, so that we could have lady to put on some of this pretty stuff. We needed a sewing lady. By Georgie. We needed a shabby chic sewing lady sitting at the sewing machine. Because
I
you know
know.
me, I put ladies on everything. So I have to find a pink lady. But I could get one of those ladies out of the Empress and Ballroom, couldn't I? Use one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Think that would work? Because they're kind of shabby chic. Okay, so I put a curtain on this piece. And I'm going to French knot. And then Doreen, in this kit, she had gloves. Or one of the kits, she had gloves. I don't know if it was this kit. I can't keep track of the kits. So I'm going to be the world's worst at trying to figure out kits. But it looks like, well, I don't know. Maybe it isn't a pair of gloves. Maybe it's a napkin. Anyway, I'm going to pretend it's a pair of gloves, and I'm going to put a pair of gloves down there out of the Fussy Cut kit and French knot that. So there's 2 pieces done.
Beautiful. I love it.
Well, let's see. This one. Well, I wish I could think of a way, Martha, to put make her like you did your girl. See, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ruffles on this applique on this thing. I wish I could figure out a way to put some lace there.
Um,
Or I guess I could just put bows because it's bows.
put bows. Do you have some seam binding? God bless you. Do you have some seam binding?
Yes.
That might be cute. Ruffle up a couple layers of seam binding. Then it wouldn't be so bulky. Unless you
Yeah.
have some super thin lace, maybe.
Oh, I have a ton of super thin lace. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Okay, girl, we're
Wonder
gonna.
how this. I hate to ruin my thing, so I don't want to put it on. But look at this, Martha. Can you see this? I mean, if I puckered up this
Yeah, pucker that up. That would be cute.
and
And then
maybe
maybe
not put
do
it
a
all the
little,
way down.
if you have a pearl strand or something, do a little belt around her waist.
Yeah, I do have pearls.
That'd be cute. I love that. I
Yeah.
love decorating the girls. I was so obsessed with paper dolls when I was little.
Just cut the lace. I will on a small tiny piece. Okay, all right, we're gonna try this. I'm gonna give this a shot. Hope it don't ruin it. If it does, well then we'll think better next time. I'm gonna play.
This kit really spoke to me. I was in fashion for a while in my early career, and I just loved it. I fancied myself going to Paris and becoming a big fashion designer, and
Ooh,
became a mom. And that was much
became a
better.
mom.
That was
Yeah.
much better. But I started out in college in journalism and then decided I needed to be in fashion, so I switched my major, and I ended up being a buyer for a while, and bought merchandise for stores and a window dresser and all of the fun stuff. So I got to play with all the goodies, and it was so fun.
I imagine so. That sounds like fun.
Paris and fashion are super dear to my heart. One day I will get to Paris.
Well, just bring me back something. I'll never get Jack off the ridge.
No, my husband will not fly. He will not fly, and he will not leave the country. So he's always like, "Well, you can go too. You can
All
go."
right. Well,
I'm like,
you know what? Be fun. We could go together.
who am
Oh,
I
that
going
turned
with?
out really cute. Cute, cute, cute. I'll put a little bow down here on the side, but look at the little lace.
Oh, see, isn't that sweet? I love that.
That turned out really cute. Let me get a piece of something here. Turned out cute. That I can tear.
All right. That looks so cute.
I got a piece of narrow ribbon. I'm not doing too good here.
I think.
Alrighty, let's see. I have to get up, turn my furnace down. I was freezing to death. Jack
Or
turned the wood stove off in the house, and oh my! And he couldn't get the furnace to come on this morning. So it's
oh
all.
no,
And I'm getting in my shed where I turned the furnace on.
I thought we would never have spring out here. We finally got a little bit, but then it turned chilly and rainy again. So
Oh, that's kind of wide. I wonder if I can tear this.
how are we doing on time? I think
What time is it? It's 11 o'clock, Martha.
11. Okay. Are you an hour ahead of me? It's noon here.
Oh, I must be an hour behind you.
Behind me, I mean.
Yeah, because it's only 11 o'clock here.
Okay.
So it's noon here. So you have to be done by 1,
I
by
think
noon.
will
We're
my
going to have,
StreamYard cut us off? It's
how long we been on?
about, what, an hour and a half or something? Thank you,
I don't know.
Marjorie.
I guess if it cuts us off, then we'll be done, girls. So if you lose us and no Martha StreamYard, cut her off. So yeah, or we can, if you want to tie up loose ends, we can. Whatever you want to do, dear. I don't care. I'm not too busy today.
Well, let's keep going for another 20 minutes and see if it lets us
Okay.
do it. We're gonna go super shabby here. Marjorie, Lindsay has a goodie box headed your way. She picked you out something pretty to replace that one. Marjorie
All
ordered
right. So
yarn.
there. Oh, excuse me, Martha. I put the lace on her little skirt there, and then I put a little bow in that. So that can just be an insert in this thing. I guess I better be figuring out what I'm going to put in here. So let's see. We got that. We got this on the back. I may wish I didn't do a pocket. I may put something, just a plain card in that pocket and put a pink paper clip for that. Like I said, this I've got to sew yet, but I'm going to put her in here. I got to have more finishing touches to that.
I love the French knot idea.
I know. Well, we'll get on there and do some French knots. Let me put some pearls across the top of here.
Have you seen where they take the vintage photos and they do a beautiful French knot on them? So pretty.
Are you talking about Wilhelmina? She's doing
Um,
French. She does decorated postcards.
oh, does she? Oh,
I
goodness.
think she's going to sell some sometime, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so I put pearls on that. So that I got to sew. This is pretty much done because I'm not covering up those pictures. So I'm pretty much going to call that done. I have done something to it, Doreen. It's not plain, let's put it that way. I've dolled it up a little bit, but I just can't wait for you to see what I made. It
I
turned
can't wait to
turned
see.
out so cute. I'm so happy.
Isn't
Mm,
it fun when things come together? And
I know, I know, I know. All right, let's see if I can. This may be too wide. All right, that ain't gonna work. I may have to do an envelope and put some stuff with it. Make this a little journal and then do an envelope because
that would be cute.
I want this. This I didn't do much to either because I don't. Oh, I'm going to French knot the picture. So
Yes, that'll be beautiful.
I'm going to cut that down a little bit so that'll fit in the pocket.
Okay, there's my shabby cover.
Oh, wow.
How about
Is that
that?
it? Did you do that with an envelope?
Yes, one of those window envelopes. And then I just stuck the digital inside. And then there's this girl, and there'll be a pocket here. And then I've got my pockets here, so we'll work on goodies for that. You know what I might do in there is maybe one of the large button cards with some vintage buttons.
That would be fun.
How cute would that be? Do a button card on one and then maybe a fabric sample or a lace sample tag on the other.
That would be fun.
And then I've got to
Yeah, the
figure out
lace thing.
what do we want to do there. I think I'll do that off camera because that'll take me a minute. So that's what I'll do there. A fabric sample. Oh, look at my inky fingers. Gross. A button card and a fabric sample card, and then we'll work on this right now. And maybe we'll do, let's look at our ephemera here. Let's move that to the side. Thank you, Doreen. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Marjorie.
All right.
Got some pretty ephemera.
I'll probably use avocado dyed paper.
I love these envelopes. They are so fun. Maybe do.
All right, I can't stand it. I'm going to have to show you what I did.
Show us, show us.
I'm going to show. I mean, I have to do a project. I mean, I have to do. I'm going to put it together, but I just got to show you because I might want something that I made to put in that thing. So hold, please. I'm going to get it.
All right. Let's see what you've done. Let's see. Would we like a little envelope stack? Would that be cute? And then do a little tuck there, a little tuck there for some ephemera. I think that might be fun. I love these envelopes. They're so pretty.
When it's all said and done, it will be a handmade kit. I just have to figure out, what I'm going to put where. But okay, let's see. Well, I did the Amazon bag thing, which I'm going to decorate them. So I did the bag thing.
Beautiful.
Yes. This was, well, these are those envelopes that, Doreen uses so many of, and I do too.
Yes.
So what I did was I took an old vintage 1930s letter and I wrapped lace around it. So that, that's just a piece that goes with, I think I pinned it together. But anyway, it's an old letter and I wrapped lace around it.
Oh, I love
So
that.
I did that. I did.
Oops.
I did this glassine bag with the kit, with a piece of the kit. And I just decorated the bag. And then I just stuck a piece of lace coming out of it where it looks like a hanky in the bag.
That is darling, Debbie.
I just stuck that like that. So you're going to get that. Oh, well, these are just, I just, little pieces that I cut off some of the stuff. I just made a pocket and put a tag and just decorated that up. So I did that. This is an envelope, a little white envelope. And I made just a little dangle to go on it and decorate it. That's just a piece off, a little sliver off the kit, and I decorate it. And then inside this envelope, which I'm probably going to have to undo this to get it to show. Oh, I just put a yard of lace, nothing in there, just some lace. So you get some lace. So there's not too much in that. So I did that. This here, I had a ton of this lace. So I just took a piece of the kit and kind of decorated, and you're going to get a yard of this lace. And then old Lucina made little flowers, little flower stick pins. So I just put a little flower on top of that pearl. And then you're going to get a tag and some pink tickets. And, that's just a piece off the kit, which I'm going to doll it up a little bit more.
That is adorable.
I did that with the kit, but I'm going to put it all together and show it as a product kit. I'll get the rest of it.
I love when you get the pretty ephemera, but then there's goodies tucked inside of it. So fun.
just made lots of this one. What I did here.
Yes, Debbie, the stick pins are beautiful, aren't they?
I know, they're so cute. I like them. I am going to make some regular stick pins to go in some of this stuff. So then I just made a little scrappy, notebook with with the kit. And I use pink paper, and so I did that. So you're going to get that with it. From oh, Vanessa, she sold these vintage um, glassine bags, but they had postage stamps in them. So I just went ahead and
Oh,
left the
nice.
postage stamp in there. But I had this wonderful pink quilt. And so this is a pink and white quilt. So I just cut a piece of the pink and white quilt, put you a little dangle on here, stamp the word vintage, and then I just going to give you a piece of this pink quilt to go
Oh,
with
how
it.
beautiful.
This is a pink envelope that I embossed, and then that's, just pieces of the kit, and I just decorated up and made you a tag. So you're going to get that. This is one of those envelopes, and then I bought some beautiful sheet fabric off of Etsy. So
Ooh,
this is pink lace
that.
fabric, and then this is just a piece of Doreen's kit, and I just made a little dangle and put some more of the pink fabric on the outside. This I did her idea of the Pearl sent me a whole bunch of little cards that said gratitude or something. So I just made a little piece of ephemera. I just decorated with lace and stuff, and that way you can have it as a journaling card. So that does have some of her kit underneath. You just can't see it. I made a little pink pocket with the pink quilt
Oh my goodness.
and typed the word Paris and then just put stuff on the inside. So it's just a little quilt. And then I had corners off of off the white quilt. So I just stamped the word vintage and just gave it to you. So that's just a little pink quilt pocket that goes with it.
So
This,
pretty.
I Doreen's idea of the air fryer bags. So so there's the air fryer bag that she sent us. And I just made a flip to go over. I stapled it shut and I just put a flip over the front of it. And then I got a million of these pink hearts. I thought they had holes in them and they didn't. So I just decorated a tag, just another tag. I made you a shaker card
Love the shaker cards.
with the kit. So that's kind of what I've done, and I'm going to put it all together. Think I'm going to make a quilt envelope and put some of this stuff in it. I'm going to do the Amazon bag. I'm going to do I got a beautiful chenille bedspread. I'm going to make an envelope for that. So that's kind of what I've done so far with the kit.
You have been a busy bee.
Oh my gosh. And I made enough for 12 kits. So,
12
however I
kids?
put them together, I made 12 of everything.
Wow, that's so fun.
I know. So, yeah, I'm real pleased with how it turned out. And like I said, I love this kit. I
I know.
just love it. So,
So
what do you girls think? Give me your opinion, critique it, good or bad, yes or no.
I
And
agree.
I can take anything you have to offer. It doesn't bother me a bit. And if there's something you like, that you think that I should do with the kit too, tell me so I can make it because, I'm kind of running out. I'm just going to, I'm going to decorate another glassine bag. But what do you girls think?
I think it's fabulous.
I got to get some lace on this card, but yeah, I'm real pleased with the way it turned out. Everything turned out so cute. I love this, it looks like this, where it looks like you got a hanky hanging out. It's a piece of lace I
Yes,
gave you.
that's so sweet.
And so, yeah, it really,
It's all those special little touches that I just think make projects so pretty.
yeah. And then I have one of those, I ordered the wrong size envelope one time. So I have a great big windowed envelope that's going to have 1800s music paper in it and some old stationery that's pink. And I'll have lots of stuff in an envelope to do with a piece of avocado paper and a piece of coffee dyed paper. But yeah, I
That,
love the idea of the letter. You get an old vintage letter with this lace on it. I like that idea.
yes. I love the vintage ephemera.
Thank you, J Mac.
What's the problem? We want it
There's
all.
only one problem with it, Miss Deb. What is it, Juju? What's the problem? I want to hear.
We just want it all. It's not in your box.
Well, it's not in her box. Well, it probably can happen sometime. I'm going to have a sale on Monday, and I will be selling these kits. But I got to do a design team project before I can do anything. But, you know, I'm going to do it tomorrow or the next day because I got to figure out what I'm going to put all in what. But um, don't you think, Martha, that, you know, you put the letter in here
Yes.
and you
So
put,
pretty.
you know, and then I'll have some lace or, you know, a hanky or something hanging out of it. And I haven't done anything with my coffee dyed parchment paper yet. And I have that. And I want to make that ruffle like
Oh yeah, that'll be
your
pretty.
sewing pattern ruffle. I'm going to play with that. But I'm just thinking I'm going to fill quilt envelopes and these pockets. But see, again, I just don't know. I probably can decorate that skirt, but how do you cover that up? I can put flowers up here, but, and then I'm like you, I did this on the other side, and I figured the door, you're going into this beautiful pink boutique.
Yes. So pretty. I love it.
So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Just beautiful.
Uh, are you using fabric, Martha?
I might. I've got
No,
to.
are you using it now? They're asking if you're using fabric.
Oh, am I
What are you
using? Oh,
using there?
Fabri-Tac. Yes, I am. I'm
Oh,
attempting to.
Fabri-Tac.
It's a
Oh, it
pain
does
in my
say.
neck. I
I
keep
don't like
getting the
Fabri-Tac.
bubbles, and my um, nozzle gets clogged up. Oh, I dropped my applique. Ouch! And I just knocked my camera and my head. Sorry, guys. I'm a hot mess over here.
So yeah, I'm real thrilled. And then I'm going to do some kits with like the Empress Ballroom and the parrot, oh, how do you pronounce that, Martha? The Parisian.
La Parisienne.
Yes,
Yes, love
I'm
that.
going to do something with that. I did printed off a whole bunch of that. So anyway,
That one I think is my favorite. La Parisienne.
yeah. Well, you know what? I did trifolds with them well, whenever I first bought the kit. I don't know when she came out with anyway. I printed it when she first came out with it. And I made trifolds with it, and I sold like 10 trifolds with it. It turned out really pretty. I was real impressed with it.
I
So
made a
I
little
sold
mini
lots of handmaids with that.
I made a little mini journal with that one, and I wanted to keep it so bad, but someone asked for it, so I let it
Let it
go.
go. Let it
So
go.
I always
And
think, like with the Pink Silk Atelier, I thought I was going to do a journal and keep it for myself. That was my plan, but then I get into it, and if somebody speaks up for it, then I'm like, okay, I'll make another one, and then you know how that goes. You busy making other stuff, and you
yeah,
don't
move
make
on to
yourself
something
anything.
else. Yeah, you move on to something else.
But that's fine as long as it's enjoyed by somebody. That's the goal. Okay, so I've got a little pocket here on this beautiful quilted page, and we'll pick out some ephemera. Let's see.
Martha, put it on you so we can see that page. Put it on you for a
Oh,
minute.
let's see.
I love how you double up them pockets. I never think about doing that, but I love how you double up them pockets.
Solo layout. Okay.
There you go.
Get me my mess out of the way here. So I just took two of the little envelopes and just staggered them
Cute
to make
idea.
little pockets. Isn't that sweet? And then you still see enough of the pretty
Yes.
quilted page behind it.
I love that piece of lace. Was that an applique or is that a piece of lace?
This is an applique I cut up. It was one big applique, and I just cut it in half.
Cute.
I'm all about snipping the appliques.
I know. Well, you can't hardly afford to put a whole one in there.
I know. Now we have to find some pretty ephemera. Let's see.
So what did you? Oh, you did it out the windowed envelopes. I forgot. Sorry, I was asking again. The windowed envelopes. Oh, how cute! No, I left all my fussy cuts in the house. I cut them out in front of my chair then. But that's really cute, Martha. I love that dress.
Isn't that sweet?
Yes.
It's like playing dress up. I love it.
That's really cute.
Such a priss. My daughter would tell you she's such a priss.
Well, that's okay. You can be a priss.
Hi, J-Mac.
Juju, I missed. Where are the kits? What kits are you talking about, Juju? She's got a glue gun. She says her glue won't melt, Christina, and we're going to have to help her with it.
Yeah, I got one of those, the good kind. Everybody gets the green one. I forget what it's called. Long something. And I thought I got the right glue, but I tried to use it last night and it was not melting very well.
In your glue gun?
Yes.
So, I mean, but did you stick it down in the gun and let it get hot? I mean, if the gun get hot, you leave it on?
I sure did. So I don't know what in the world happened.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe I need to find a different kind.
No, I think we better try. We better work with it a little bit before you give up. Okay.
I feel like this needs a little lace somewhere. Let's see.
The papers you're talking about. You mean the kits, Juju, or you mean that I tell you tomorrow, Joanne? Well, I hope Joanne's husband's back in the hospital, so I'm worried about Joanne. But her and Christy are going to sell the Italian papers again in the morning at 10 o'clock. So you'll have to try to close your office door. And Laura says you make the prettiest stuff, Martha.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Rose, for stopping in.
Rose,
I appreciate it.
Let's get together, Rosebud.
Yes.
Let's get together and craft together, a craft and chat, or, and maybe let's do a swap again because that was so fun.
Why am I still on me? There we go.
Oh, because you can put it back on us both. Yeah, let's get together, Rose, please. I would love that. I miss you, darling.
We'll talk soon, Rose.
I don't know what I'd do without my girls. I'd be lost. They got me through my cancer. When I was a big ball baby, I bawled, and they were my lifeline. I'm telling you. I don't know what I'd do without them. They are my lifeline, and still are.
Cancer, I tell you what, so many people affected.
Yep, and I had a rough time too. I had a reaction to my first treatment, and I was sick the whole time I took chemo.
I'm sorry.
It was bad.
How long ago did you go through that?
Let's see. Oh, J-Mac, how long has it been? Let's see. It's 23. Was it in 23, I think? And I ended my chemo in 24. I don't know. I can't remember.
So fairly recent.
Yeah, just recent. Yeah, I've been cancer-free for a year now, I think.
Oh, thank goodness. My dear friend in Vegas, when we moved, I hated to move away from her because she was just going through it, but she's battling it.
Carol says a year and a half. Debbie says finished treatment a year ago. So, yeah, it's been real soon.
Well, thank goodness you got through it. And
yeah, well, like I said,
sometimes the treatment's as bad as the
I know. I'd get on with these girls, and they were my lifeline support. I don't know what I'd do without them. Don't know what I'd do without them today.
Aw. It's
They
good
are
to
my
have
bestest
wonderful
friends.
friends, isn't it?
Yep. Thank you, Doreen. Makes me cry to think about all my good friends here. But life is good now.
That's wonderful.
I have some days where I don't feel real great, but life is good.
What did we lose Miss Paula from?
You know what? I don't know that I know. If Jill's here, she might know. But I don't
That
know.
was such a shock
That
when
was,
I
yeah,
got on.
that was sudden. I don't know.
We had just emailed like a few days before that.
Oh my,
I got
yeah,
on Facebook and saw that, and I just cried.
yeah. Yes, Doreen, without friends, you'd be nowhere. I'm telling you, or I would be. Said I live rural, and so I don't have any girlfriends I can go out to lunch with, or when we go to town drink, it's all the guys, and so I'm the only woman there, so I have to mouth all the guys. So it's it's so nice to have these girls.
Yes. I think a few of us are in that boat with being rural and
Yeah. No
when
women
I
around.
do the craft and chats and the
Well,
live things. It's like
yeah, I
having
worked
girlfriends right
25
there.
years. Yeah, 25 years in customer service, and so I was on the phone every day, all day, and so I
Oh,
had a lot of good customers too. But I'm a people person, all the way.
that's wonderful.
How we
Where
getting
am
along with
I?
time, Martha?
We are? Is it
I said,
saying?
how we getting along with time?
Okay. Ladies, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it. And Debbie, thank you so much for holding my hand with this first live. I
Hey,
appreciate it so
I would
much.
do it anytime, and maybe we'll come on once a week and craft and chat. How would you girls
Yes,
like?
let's do it.
Let's come
And
on, and we can use
I
several different kits.
I'm going to hop in the chat and write down everybody's name, whoever is on. And when I finish this little folio, I'm going to do a drawing and somebody's going to get this project. So I
And
appreciate
I'll do the same. Yeah, save the names, Martha. We'll draw out too. I will do the same. I
wonderful.
will do the same. I
Wonderful. I'm
always like
so
to give
excited.
away. So, yeah.
Yes, definitely.
So maybe the next craft and chat will give it away.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
We'll draw a name on the next craft and chat.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Wonderful.
Thank you
Thank
so
you all
much,
so
girls, for
much.
coming.
I'm
I love
so,
you all so
so
much.
grateful. Yes, me too. We'll see you
Laura, if
on
you
the
get
next
something else made, please let me know. I'd love to purchase something else from you.
one. Oh, she's working on some pretties right now.
She is? Oh, goody.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Marjorie. I appreciate it. Thank you,
Bye, girls.
Rachel. Bye, everyone.
I think you have to hit it twice, Martha, to go to end the stream.
There.